Good evening. This is Akashvani Kohima. I am Jonas Yantan with evening news. The headlines. Both houses of parliament adjourned for the day following protest over Manipur violence. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio says Nagaland's first medical college is very close to becoming functional. Dengue cases increase in Dimapur following onset of monsoon. And Minister for Women Resource Development and Horticulture, Salhoutuonuo Kruse, commissions Fruit and Vegetable Processing Center at Pfutsero. Now the news in detail. Both the Houses of Parliament have been adjourned for the day following opposition parties' protest over the issue of violence in Manipur. When the Lok Sabha reassembled after the first adjournment at 2 p.m., opposition parties including Congress, DMK, JDU and TMC again trooped into the well, raising slogans against the government. They were demanding Prime Minister Narendra Modi's statement over the issue. Amid din, Parliament passed the Cinematograph Amendment Bill 2023 after a brief discussion. As pandemonium continued, the presiding officer adjourned the House for the day. In the Rajya Sabha, when the House met after the fourth adjournment at 3:30 p.m., opposition members including Congress, DMC, DMK, Aam Aadmi Party and Left continued with their sloganeering. Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi reiterated that the government is ready for discussion on a Manipur issue and it should be taken up immediately. However, pandemonium continued in the House, leading to its adjournment for the day. Leader of the House, Piyush Goyal, alleged that the opposition was running away from the debate. Leader of Opposition, Mallikarjun Kharge, reiterated opposition parties' demand for Prime Minister Narendra Modi's statement in the House over the Manipur issue. Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio today said that state's first medical college is very close to becoming functional. Taking to Twitter, the Chief Minister expressed happiness to make this announcement. Rio said he convened a review meeting on the status of Nagaland Institute of Medical Science and Research. The Chief Minister said that preparations are underway on a war footing to ensure that academic session starts on time. Nagaland State Program Officer, National Vector-Borne Disease Control Program, NVBDCD, Dr. Nisako Gere said there is an increase of dengue cases in Dimapur following the onset of monsoon. Dr. Gere, in a press release, said the Urban Vector-Borne Disease Scheme staff based at Dimapur are carrying out its activities in the entire 100 colonies. However, the vector indices have still not gone down below the outbreak indication level. He said mosquito larvae are still found abundantly in and around houses in various colonies, particularly at Nagaland colony, where dengue cases are detected every now and then. He informed that fogging to knock down all the infected Aedes mosquitoes as well as other mosquitoes are being carried out regularly. Dr. Gere stressed that every colony and village should remove all the materials in and around the house where water gets collected and cover water storages. He further informed that the entire month of July was observed as anti-dengue month, during which NVBDCP under State Health and Family Welfare Department conducted various activities to control and prevent dengue. Dr. Gere said NVBSCP will continue to work for the prevention and control of dengue and urged all to participate in the effort. Minister for Women Resource Development and Horticulture, Salhoutuonuo Kruse, commissioned the Fruit and Vegetable Processing Center of the Chakasang Women Welfare Society at Pfutsero on Saturday. Speaking at a program, Kruse said the center is an important milestone achievement that would propel society towards greater success in the future. She commended the Women's Society for its commitment towards innovation, growth and the pursuit of excellence in meeting the evolving needs of the people. Kruse said the government led by Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio is emphasizing on sustainable livelihood programs in agricultural and horticultural sectors. MLA Dr. Nisato Mero said rapid development has made Pfutsero one of the fastest growing towns in Nagaland. Dr. Mero also shared his dream of making Pfutsero the largest producer of fruits and vegetables in the state. This news comes to you from Akashvani, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News On Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Longlang District Enforcement Squad today carried out a surprise raid on shops falling within educational institutions under KOTPA Act 2003. The enforcement squad imposed fines on 15 defaulting shops and 13 shops were penalized for not pasting Section 77 of the Juvenile Justice Act 2015. The seized items were later burned near the DC office premises. Nagaland Governor Larkanasan and Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio have extended greetings to our brothers and sisters on the occasion of Tsingdemung festival. In his greeting message, the governor said Tsingdemung is a pre-harvest festival celebrated to express gratitude to the supreme power and praying for a bountiful yield. He said the festival is also a celebration to strengthen their bond of brotherhood and unity among the people in the village and beyond. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio said Tsingdemung is a pre-harvest festival and traditionally observed as thanksgiving to invoke God's blessings for a bountiful harvest. Rio wished the Ao community a happy and a memorable celebration. Kohima Deputy Commissioner Shanavas C. has notified that Kohima Smart City Development Limited is carrying out streetscape documentation, video and photography documentation within the stretch from the Brezen NST bus station to Razu Point with effect from 2nd to 4th August 2023. The DC said that the documentation is being carried out in consonance with the directive of the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. In this connection, DC declared no parking zone from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. during a period of documentation. However, citizens are advised to utilize the multi-level car parking during this period. Amid the ongoing logjam in both Houses of Parliament over the Manipur issue, Union Minister and senior BJP leader Nirmala Sitharaman today criticized the opposition, saying that it does not want to participate in the discussion on the Manipur issue. She said Union Home Minister Amit Shah himself had recently visited Manipur and stayed for a few days to assess the situation. Meanwhile, Congress has reiterated its demand for the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's statement in Parliament over Manipur violence. Talking to reporters outside Parliament, Party leader Randeep Surjewala alleged that 68 MPs had given notices for a discussion in the Rajya Sabha on Manipur, but the government is running away from it. He alleged that the government wants only a short discussion on the matter and does not want opposition to speak at length. The centre today said that at present 23 IITs are functioning in the country. The number of students passed in the year 2022-23 are 25,237. In a written reply in the Lok Sabha, Minister of State for Education, Dr. Subhash Sarkar said the government is committed not only to retain the students passing out of the premier education institutions in the country, but also provide attractive educational and research opportunities to non-resident Indians in the country. And in weather, the India Meteorological Department, IMD, has said that heavy to very heavy rainfall activity is likely to continue over northeast, east and east central India during next 3 to 4 days. The weather agency said that a low pressure area lies over North Odisha and adjoining West Bengal coast, which could bring rainfall in the region. IMD said that several regions of Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram and Tripura are predicted to witness isolated very heavy rainfall from tomorrow. Meanwhile, state capital Kohima today recorded a maximum temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 19.2 degrees Celsius. A relative humidity of 72% was recorded with a rainfall of 0 millimeter. And now to the news, here are the main points again. Both Houses of Parliament adjourned for the day following protest over Manipur violence. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio says Nagaland's first medical college is very close to becoming functional. Dengue cases increase in Dimapur following onset of monsoon. And Minister for Women Resource Development and Horticulture, Salhoutuonuo Kruse, commissions Fruit and Vegetable Processing Center at Pfutsero. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.